What's up, guys? Episode number 886. Here we go. Ladies, boys, and girls, it's time for the Rim
BlackSheep and the Degen protocol community.
We got the Island Boy Shane.
The Degen protocol.
Cross, what's up, Cross? Cross in the house. All right. Here we are. You there, Shane?
Yep.
Oh, great. Just thought you might
there
drop
he is.
that.
Oh.
There's Mr. Donnie.
Yeah. What's up, boys? How we doing?
We're
Good.
good. Just hanging out. Buggering off.
You like that new one I dropped, Shane?
It's time for 27
Yeah.
minutes.
27 minutes. Counting down.
Yeah, when BlackSheep told me that, I was like, "What? The fuck is that?" Another thing Donnie said. You don't want to hear what my response. Well, I thought we were playing Jeopardy. So when he said pushing shit uphill with a toothpick, I said, "What is a Donnie contract?"
Yeah, that's very funny.
He's a funny guy. All
I
right.
had to.
Oh man.
Make sure we're
So
connected to the right
you go
shit today.
figure skating today, did you?
No, I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna go. I got hockey practice
Nice.
tomorrow morning early. Right now, they're doing it right now today, and I'm not. I don't go this time of day because we have to share the ice with kids. So
Fair
like
enough.
little kids.
Damn.
I do. I whacked
like, do
one once.
Do you actually play like full on proper fucking hockey, or is it just like a chill out sort of thing?
Right now, it's still a chill out sort of thing, but I'm working my way back up to join a team.
Nice. Okay,
Like
that's
I
cool,
have
man.
a clinic coming up next month every Tuesday night.
Hell
so
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm kind
I think Bot Games is going to sell out.
Oh, easily. Dude, hold on a second. What was that? 50K fund cap?
Yeah, 50K.
That's going to get flattened like a herd of elephants. Easy.
Yep. Speaking of
Flattened
elephants,
like
we
a
should
herd
have
of elephants
Elsie on
rolling
the stream.
through.
Felly was saying something. I don't remember what he said, but he was saying something like it's up to like 750,000 though, or I don't
Yeah,
remember.
so there's probably like basically what it is from what if I remember correctly is that like it'll be up to that cap to get it kicked off, but then there's a certain amount more afterwards that can still be minted to get in. This is sort of just like the minimum needed to kick it off type thing that they're doing right like in this campaign.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, BH, find that article. Apparently, Cross never saw it, even though I think we both tagged him in it. I know I did. Of the 14 fire engines that it took to put out one electric bike.
What?
For a bicycle.
One e-bike, yeah, an electric bicycle. Not even an electric motorcycle, an electric bicycle. It took 14 engines to
That's
put
crazy.
out the fire from the one.
That is dreadful.
Well,
That is crazy.
even Tesla straight up says that when their products catch on fire, it's very likely that they'll burn for 24 hours. It hasn't happened yet. The longest that I know of was like 3 hours, and that was in Pennsylvania. and that car, for no reason at all, it wasn't being ran. It was just sitting there out in front of the person's house and just poof. That was like last year, late last year.
Wow.
Yep, just poof, caught on fire, and it took them 3 hours to put it out.
Shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's like a freaking
spewing-
house fire.
Spewing all kinds of toxic chemicals.
Exactly. Exactly. Like one's, that's why I always try and say one's not better. And if people want EVs, I think they should have every right to have them. You know, and if that's what you want, that's cool. Have it. You know, it's just a different evil on the earth. You know, cool. Spread a little bit of the poison here, a little bit of the poison there. We're good. It's better than
Right.
you know. I could say that, like, okay, people that don't want to drive fossil fuels, allow them to drive EVs. Not a problem. But to have that mightier than thou art because I'm green and you're not, that's where, to me, they lose me.
I'm killing cornfields. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
Man, at least you can regrow corn, though. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
What's
Mr. Big.
What up, Mr. Big?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Mr. Big?
You sound kind of quiet.
Had to buy me a new TV.
Yeah, are you far
Yeah,
away
you're,
from your mic, PCM?
Your mic's really low.
Yeah.
Is that better?
No, but
No.
it was real loud when you moved your mic,
Oh. You
Yeah.
can't hear
but your
me?
voice is quiet.
Well, I'm not talking very loud. So.
Yeah, it
Well, you're
sounds
not
like
talking at all, really. We can't even hear you.
I don't know. I'm just.
There you
There,
go.
that's better. Getting better.
That's better if you got closer. Yeah.
I moved it closer to me. Yeah, my
There you go.
7-year-old Vizio is starting to go out, so I went out and bought a new Sony OLED.
Okay.
Wow.
And I
Sony's
went
are fucking. I'm not a Sony fan, but Sony's make one of the best TVs, dude. And people don't even realize it, dude. And, you know, I realize it when you go to the Best Buy, you know, and you like go to the Sony fucking like.
That's where I bought it at.
Yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
what sold me on. Like, I was like, damn, I didn't realize Sony's were so dope, dude.
And I didn't even get the best one. I got the one for $1,700.
Well, you got a damn good TV, whatever kind it is. Those Sonys, dude, they're
Well, my sound bar is Sony, so now it'll match up.
nice. Yeah, we have a what do we have downstairs? We have it's LG or Samsung. I think it's an LG. It's a
And
big,
then
nice
it
one.
wouldn't let me get a bigger than 65-inch, so I could
you
fit
don't-
a 70-inch or even a 75 in this closet opening. Remember, I took out
Yeah.
the closet.
Yeah, that's a we
Yours
have
looks
two.
good.
We have a 65-inch in downstairs, and then a
Hoi.
55-inch in the TV are in the bedroom.
65 is
Yours
plenty
looking
for
real
this
good.
small bedroom.
Yeah, 65 is good, dude. On our big living room, 65 is good. 55-inch in our room's a bit of
I've now
an
spent the
overkill.
$3,000 I won. It didn't take
Well,
very long.
Congratulations, Mike. That, you know, Sony's are really nice.
Yeah, that $3,000 I won last Friday at the casino went pretty fast. 1,000 to Arc and the other 2,000 to Sony.
Dude, if you would have bought a Sony TV that size like 5-6 years ago, it would have probably cost you like $6-7 grand.
Yeah, I was looking at those 8K, but the problem is there's no 8K service. So, I mean, you're going to spend $4,500 on a TV that doesn't even have 8K. So I don't know why people are buying them.
Yeah, I think only Japan has service for that, right? Like 8K.
Yeah,
There's
stuff.
POC.
And remember, even when the
People on
4K
color.
came out a couple years ago, there was hardly any 4K. So, whatever.
Yo, what's up, cookies?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
mine's
happy.
a 4K.
I don't get it till like the 11th though. I'm having the Geek Squad and put it in because I don't know if I could do. I mean,
At your age, you're better off, dude. Just letting
no,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
probably,
it's free. It's free for
you'll
them
shoot
to
your eye
do
out.
it. I have
Yeah.
an account.
He'll shoot your eye. He shoots his eye out with the freaking screw gun.
No, the thing is already mounted on the wall. Okay, you just have to take this TV and mount the other one, and they take the old TV also for free, so I don't have to mess with anything.
Nice.
Is the old one completely dead?
No, it's just the bottom third of it is real dark now. You know,
Okay.
I mean, it's still the screen comes on, but the bottom, like I don't know, like it would.
So it's not worth keeping it. It's worth letting them take it and deal with it.
Not a $300 Vizio I bought 7 years ago. Think about
Dude,
that.
I have. Is that the one? I think it's the one over here in my office. I don't use. It was from when this was my daughter's room. That Vizio I've had since like I don't even know 2008, 2009. It's like a
Damn.
32 inch.
Vizios are good TVs. We have 3 of them in the house. There's one in the living room, one in our
I like
bedroom.
Vizio, and they're
We
not.
never had a problem with them.
And they've usually been more reasonably priced too.
But I'm like sheep. I had the money, so I just spent it. Okay, I don't know how long I'm going to live. Might as well get the best of things. When you get the money.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, did you see that video?
You'll never have to buy a TV again, dude. With that,
did you see that? Yeah, I probably will die before this TV goes bad. I get 2 years warranty through G Squad, and then I got another 5 years on top of that. So my warranty is good till I'm 80 years old. If I make it to 80.
Damn.
Anyway, you see that video I put on Telegram a little while ago about that Dodge Challenger, 1.6 seconds, 0 to 60. I mean, it says right there in the commercial. That's hard to believe. It's faster than a Tesla.
Yeah, that's sick.
I mean, it'd have to have slicks on it and a professional driver to do that. Okay, there's no way. I still can't imagine it does 1.6 out of a gas engine.
It's a gas engine?
Yeah, it's a 1,000 horsepower Hellcat motor.
Oh, okay, cool.
It comes right from the
Hellcat.
factory. 1,000 horsepower from the factory. Next year, that's the last one.
wait, what's that one called?
It's called a Hellcat L1 or LE or
Something. Yeah, I saw something on it. Okay,
I put it in the Telegram at about a couple hours ago. It's right there.
Okay, I missed it. I was sleeping.
I put it on. It's a Facebook post. Yeah, Bird Dog, nice to see you too. I miss it. Hey, I went to the new thing for Bones, and you have to have a VPN. Well, I went to my VPN and it still doesn't bring it up. So I don't know how you guys are getting on.
What, you need a VPN to do bot games?
Yeah, because it's not for USA.
Oh, I didn't even know. I haven't even looked.
But
at it.
I tried my VPN and I put that botgames.com, and it come up with some other bullshit stuff. So it's all right. I'm not going to worry about it.
Huh.
Hey guys, not financial advice, but if you don't know what bot games is, they've been around before. They're people we know. One of their board members is one of our board members. It's a lot safer than all these other bots that have been out there. Is basically all I'm trying to say.
And in fact, when I went there, it brought up the old bot games, the one that we used to have. So I don't know why my VPN is acting up weird like that.
Huh.
But I guess the old site, the version 1 is still available. I mean, you can bring the site up. There's nothing you can do with it, though.
Yeah, looks like the code's getting around a little bit. Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Donnie, I logged on to the Space ID. What is this bullshit?
Oh, it's okay. First of all, it's not bullshit.
Okay.
It's
no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call bull. I just didn't. I hate when I go on things and I feel like an idiot. I'm searching around.
Okay, so let me explain to you what it is. You see my name on Telegram, how I've got it written there as donfunction.bnb?
Yeah, is it just a name service? Is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's a name service, yeah. So you put your name on it and like it lets you identify your wallet easier. Fucking BSC Scanner's already integrated Space ID. So it's like 33 other fucking DeFi projects out there. And like I said earlier in the voice chat today in Degen Protocol, that both Strong Hands and Degen Protocol front ends under development right now will be integrating Space ID as well. So that means that like wherever you see the first 4 and the last 4 of someone's address, we won't have that bullshit no more. It'll simply be, type in someone's Space ID or whatever, and it'll resolve to whatever their wallet is.
All right,
I mean,
walk me through
it's
this
also
thing.
it's also, as Shane put it, the same kind of tech that allowed us to find Farmer Fuckhead and his wallet address. So
Okay, I'm on the
Farmer
domain.
Fuckhead.
I'm on
Farmer
domain
Fuck
for the
Wad.
B&B name service. So how do I put my name in this?
So it's just like Ethereum name service. You go to the name search spot and you find a name that you want, and then if it's available,
Where do I do that?
hold on a sec. I'll help you after the stream.
All right.
Yep, that would be at NCR moment.
So you do it. You go to the domains B&B domain. That's what I would go to, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right, we'll do it afterwards because I don't understand.
Yeah. Let's do that after, and we'll get you hooked up. You missed the airdrop that I was talking about earlier this morning, which is why it actually came up in conversation. Because I noticed BT joined the voice chat, and speaking of, he should be turning up here on the stream. But
supposed to be
they
here.
actually they recently did an airdrop where like depending on how long you have your name for and how complex the name is, they sort of changed how many tokens you get. And yeah, so I ended up making a score of like 80 American bucks. I think it was yesterday when I claimed those two. So because
Okay,
I got Don Function and Strong Hands Protocol. So
I see this activity bar on the right, and I'm seeing people's names. They're buying them as I'm watching this thing.
yeah, because they contain their own marketplace and all that sort of shit for names as well. But what you want to do? Hold up.
Because some people are paying $1, some paying $5, some paying 6 cents, less than 6 cents. So that's weird.
Yeah, no, it's a full-on name trading marketplace. You know, I don't know why people trade names the way that they do. You know, there must be some other subculture or whatever going on there. But
So this is just like GoDaddy when you're selling your
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, except it's tied to your wallet address. So, you know, this is ultimately, look, I don't understand why people trade names the way they do, but I see it as a very good utility that means that, like, you know, if you need to send some crypto to your friend, you aren't going to make the mistake of grabbing their wallet address off the Block Explorer and getting poison attacked because of some Jeet that tried to rob you with that. You know, you're not going to make a mistake of whose wallet you're actually sending it to. You can type in a name and know exactly where it's going to go to.
Okay, these up there where it says the 999 Club, the 10,000 Club, the 0x 10,000 Club, and the 100,000 Club. What are those?
Those, shit, man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Like a leaderboard.
Yeah, it's a leaderboard of some kind. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say
I'll
maybe
wait
that's
till
like the first.
I'll wait.
It's like maybe the first 10,000 fucking. I don't know. Oh, right. No. So that's top collections, like numbers. See, like when you look in 999 Club, there's only 2 domains there. There's 767 and 172 because they're both domains under the number 999. But then you go to the next list, it's like 10K Club is all the numbers that are under 10,000 and so on and so forth, you see? And then like 0x 10K is all those same numbers again, but then with 0x before them.
All right, the volume and the floor, is that how much it costs?
The volume is just how much people have been buying and selling in terms of currency value for the names, and the floor, I think, is like what the cheapest price is on a name. Yeah.
All right. And you pay it with BNB.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Under where it says BNB name service, the floor price is 0.005.
Sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah, that's about $10 or something.
It's about $1. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna play with it. Maybe I'll figure it out. So I won't have.
Yeah, dude, get yourself a name, man. It's you know, like I said, if nothing else, it helps you identify which wallet is yours.
So I could do Mr. Big.
Yeah, if it's available. Yeah, let's see if it is. Hold up.
So it'd be Mr. Big.BNB.
Yep.
Yeah, MrBig.BNB. Oh, but it's already owned by someone. Someone already owns it. So you'd have to make them an offer on the marketplace for it.
Nah, that's all right. I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll do like maybe Pace Card. See, is Pace Card available?
Pace Car Mike.
No,
that one.
Don't put Mike. Don't put Mike. Just put Pace Card.
Pace Car. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, that's available. You can get pacecar.bnb for $5 a year at the moment.
Okay, well, where do I buy it at? where it says buy now?
Yeah, look.
Oh, I put it in the search bar, right?
Yeah, you put it in the search bar, okay, and then
that's
it'll
it.
come up with expiration. It says unregistered next to it. So you click on it, and then there's like a blue register button that you click on.
Okay, let me click on it.
Yeah, it says like $5 a year.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. Why is there so many of them? Oh, I see. It's all different ones.
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
different ones. Yeah, just
The
like you're
top one,
searching for a
so-
domain on GoDaddy. Yeah,
So it costs me $5 a year. Is that what it is?
that's right. $5 a
Alright,
year
so
to keep that name.
So I click on buy now, right?
Yeah. Buy now,
Right.
$5 a year. There you go. So you hit the one request button, which makes you wait 1 minute so that it can make sure nobody else is trying to buy it at the same time. And then once that's done, the number 2 button, register, in the bottom right of the pop-up, that'll turn properly green. You can click that, pay your $5, and it's all yours.
All right, there we go.
And now we
And
can
then
tell
you
exactly.
you can put these up for sale.
Yeah, you can. You can resell your name anytime. It's because it's an NFT, so you can list it on their marketplace, or you can put it on
It's an
OpenSea
NFT.
or whatever. Yeah, that's right. That's how they do it. But
So now it goes to my MetaMask wallet.
yeah, that's right. To the wallet that you registered from is the address that it'll be tied to by default. So yeah, just goes to your MetaMask wallet, and yeah, whenever someone types in pacecar.bnb, it'll pop up with your wallet address.
All right, I just bought it.
Nice. There you go. Good stuff. Oh, now we can see exactly when Pacecar dumps on us.
Oh fuck, that's right. I'm gonna have to use another wallet. I'm gonna have to
We'll
use
still
another
see what
wallet.
it connects to, ding dong, what it traces back to. That's how I caught Farmer John's dumbass.
I know. I'm just look. I'm not. I don't.
I'm
dump.
just
I'm not
fucking
an
with you,
ENJ.
bro. I'm
I
just
know.
fucking
I'm
with
not
you.
an ENJ. Okay.
Oh shit! Not a cabbage hands.
I'm not a cabbage hand. You know what? I don't need this money in crypto. Okay. This is just like a game for me, like playing video poker.
No,
When
it's
I
good
have
to
to
enjoy,
rely
man.
on when I have to rely on crypto to live, I'm going to be in big fucking trouble. So that's why this is just. I don't want to have to.
What, financially or with Anne?
No, financially. Yeah, if she kicks me out of the house, well, I still have enough money, but then I would maybe have to watch my crypto spending.
Yeah.
There are days where I get real close to being kicked out.
Damn.
Pretty much every day, probably.
No.
He's
She
like
loves
only
me.
once a week.
She loves me too. Look,
Shit,
when I
was
went
that-
to the
was
She
that
casino,
only
has to love you to
$8?
put up with you this long.
Was
Look,
that
I
only
went to the-
$8 for 100 fur?
I went to the
Yeah.
casino last Thursday and stayed overnight,
Getting wrecked.
and she glad to see me.
So I
come
only
home.
sell it every other day now.
She missed me. She didn't like to stay in the house at night by herself, so she did miss me.
Oh, she wasn't by herself. I'm sure her boyfriend was there keeping her warm.
Nah, he was out of town.
You're right. He came with me to the casino.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, so you can put a picture on there on your
Yeah.
NFT.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh man, you can do all kinds of shit.
Yeah, man. It's really cool. Yeah, so now, unmistakably, if someone wants to send you some crypto, they only need to send it to the address that's behind pacecar.bnb. And since you're the one who's able to update the address that it leads to, means that people will always get your wallet address right.
Do they send it out of MetaMask or something?
What's that?
Do they send you your money from MetaMask, or do you have to go to that site to send the money?
Oh, no, you
Hello?
at the moment there's no thing inside of MetaMask that translates the names, but I'd imagine that
Okay.
support is coming. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
At the moment, it's very much up to front-end developers to sort of add that support in. But
doesn't
like
this
I said,
kind of take away
BSC
the
scan
whole-
has.
The
What's
whole
that?
idea, doesn't this kind of also fight against the whole idea of crypto being somewhat anonymous?
Crypto was never anonymous. Crypto is not anonymous. That's an entire fallacy imported from that of Bitcoin.
It is in the sense that you look at a list of addresses, you can't pick out without knowing which one's mine, which one's yours, which one's Sheep's, which one's Mr. Big's. But if you got a name behind it, you now know.
Yeah, but I mean, the understanding of what privacy is in crypto has certainly changed along with the evolution of technology. I mean, fair enough, there was a level of anonymity with all the different addresses being out there and, not having a label tied to it or whatever. But even then, like as people have demonstrated, and even with simple things like the private address notes that the block explorers offer, how you can save a name against someone's address just for yourself?
I don't know how, but I know you've shown me that you do it.
Yeah, that's right. I got like a database of 1,000 addresses on like one account. But basically, since that sort of convention has come around, privacy has changed to mean a lot of different things. And lately, what it actually means is using technologies like ZK Snarks or things like that. The roll-ups, which make it a little bit more impossible to follow transactions. I mean, because look, you grab anyone's address and you can confirm whether or not it is theirs, then you need only follow their path and see exactly what they've been doing, right? So crypto is not anonymous. It's pseudo-anonymous, I guess you could say. It's almost
there's
there,
even
but
a
not quite.
referral program.
Yeah, there's a little referral program. You get people to buy a name like you just did underneath you, or like using your link, and you earn some of their ID token, which you can claim in a little while, and then that's more free dollars. Yeah.
How long has this Space ID been around?
They've been around for at least 6 months now, I think. Like I said, they're integrated with BSC Scan and 33 other DeFi protocols, and my team is also working on integration for the things that we're building.
So you can have a BNB name, an ETH name, and an ARB name.
Yep.
Is that new Arbitron or whatever it is?
Yeah, it is. Arbitrum. Yeah, they actually started over at Arbitrum before they came to BNB, if I remember correctly.
You think Arbitron's going to be big?
It probably will be for its own reasons, but it's not really all that exciting to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of it till lately, but apparently it's been around for a while, and the people that know about it, a lot of them do think that it's got a good chance.
Is it true that people were getting airdrops for thousands of dollars from Arbitron?
Yeah.
Yep, certainly was.
Is that kind of like when I got that $2,500 from that other chain? What's the name of it? It's something one.
Harmony One, right?
No, not Harmony One. Something like that. It's an exchange. I'll think of it. But I took it and put it in. I followed BT into this program. I put the whole thing in there, and that fucking thing rugged out on us. So I had.
Is that why you're such a racist? There's the reason.
No, I'm not mad at BT. He was talking about, man, we're going to make millions. So I followed him in there, and it was good for about 3 months, and then all of a sudden they just rugged us. I can't really remember what it was. It was an ETH program. But it's an exchange that I had used years ago, and I found out that they gave an airdrop for anybody that ever used it. It's kind of like Uniswap, It's one of those type of exchanges. I forget the name of it. But they gave me $2,500, and I moved it over, followed BT, and that money went away in 3 months.
Damn.
I've lost a lot more than that. If you're not losing money, you're not doing the right thing.
That is the most degenerate advice ever.
That's why I'm just in ARC and EMP now. And hopefully I'll be in Sheep Token if it ever launches. How close are we, Don?
Very.
Good.
Yeah, low.
Because my daughter's been bugging me. When are we gonna get
says everybody else. Says everybody else, man. But,
Yeah, but she's a no corner, so she doesn't understand. No corners don't understand.
I actually got more today. 59.28 from from Furio versus 5611 the other day.
Hey, Black Sheep, I've gone through this this thing, for ARC, the Spark Award winner. Man, there's like 15 people that have won 2 times. I can't believe it. I never won once, and there's like 15 that have won twice. Because now they show you the wins. A guy that won the other night is the guy that won. This is his second win, and this time he won 426 ARC.
Damn, I've never
That's
won
like
one.
$2,500.
Yeah, I haven't won it yet either.
I know. I can't believe how many people have won twice. They must have multiple wallets. That's all I can think. I'm thinking about starting another wallet.
Well, if it's going to the same wallet, then it's just. Were you talking about the wallet address won twice?
Yeah, I'll get another address wallet. So and then I'll put like $250 in there of the bond, and just so I can get the Spark Award. Not buy another NFT, but just put $250 in there. Because if you have $250, you can win the Spark Awards.
Yeah. I mean, it doubles your chances. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Somebody else said it doesn't double your chances because I was going to do that.
Well, you have 2 wallets.
We just talked about it on. Oh, from 2 different wallets.
Yeah, from 2. There's some of these people have 4 and 5 wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ones that won multiple times are the same wallet. So I mean that's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it's the same person.
Yeah, it's the same person that's won multiple times. But if you have 2 chances,
well, hopefully they'll let me win someday.
Yeah, because it was 418 ARC today. I mean, they're almost every day now is over 400 ARC. 95 people have won $121,000.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
A lot of money.
It's good.
It's a lot of money. I think ARC's going to be around for quite a while. At least I think it'll last as long as Drip lasted, at least a year or 2.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
I think it'll really kick in once they get the mobile wallet. Because once it gets mobile, I think it'll even add more people. Because there's less than 4,000 accounts. Yeah, I figured out I'm making about $2.37 a day with that NFT. I'm just gonna let it build up for a week.
182.
Yo,
Nice.
fucking Degen protocol.bnb is available.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Dope.
You know what? I might even
Right on.
buy it and save it so that way no other bugger can get it before us.
Almost 12,000 this month on some DApps. We found out we got a message from the hedge fund today that's going to be paying again next month. So
Noise.
Hey, I might buy another one for another wallet and call it 3 Series. Let's see if they have it. 3 Series.
Just be you, man. Just call it Mustang Mike or something. Just go full blown 3 Series on it.
Let's see, 3 Series. Oh, this address does not have any This address does not have any domain, so that is available. So 3
means
Series.
I can pay my taxes. Hopefully.
There we go. I got it. I got the name.
Come on, XRP, let's go, dude. I'm almost in profit. I had to DCA this morning. I fucking doubled down. My liquidation went from 6 cents to 24 cents. It's like, ouch. But I don't think we're going down there. So, come on, baby. Fuck, if it hits that target, that'll be nice. Just that little gap right there is negative $212. So, yeah, go all the way up. It's cool. I haven't lost anything yet. So,
What did Cross mean when he says, unfortunately, we are not allowed to have Mr. Big and a POC at the show at the same time?
Person of
I don't know. I
color.
don't know who POC is.
POC, person of color.
Oh,
Person of color.
jeez. Talk about being fucking racist.
Yeah.
When have you heard me say anything racist in a long time? Okay, I'm not doing it anymore.
Hey, you've been
No.
good. You've been behaved.
Yep, I learned my lesson.
Oh damn! Here we go. Here's that picture. Damn, it burned down the whole fucking house, huh? At least it was made of
Damn.
brick.
Yeah.
And if Drax shows up, I'm just gonna go away.
14 fire trucks to put out a fucking electric bicycle.
Yep.
Hey, is anybody shorting a elephant? Or
Shorting elephant?
I mean,
Yeah.
trunk. Wasn't Evan saying how he can short trunk? Didn't he say that the other
Yeah.
night?
Yeah.
Grab that one and
It's called leverage something.
I forget.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come on. I'll ask him again. Now they say you can short Furio. How can you short something that's only 8 cents anyway?
What are you looking at, Diesel?
Huh?
What's that? A Tesla?
Oh,
something?
that's because we were talking about how Tesla batteries blow up and Cross is always in denial. And I'm like, well, my son worked there, and like he said they give like tours of the one in Cali. I'm like, not the one here. There's a guard shack 3/4 of a mile down the road that every 90 days I brought my son. I'd have to get a new background check just to drop
Your
him
mic's
off
popping.
outside the building
Huh.
because they got shit to hide. Those fucking because those batteries, dude. The cells straight blow up when you drop them, so they've got to keep people the fuck away from it. Yeah, because he's like, oh, every factory is dangerous. My son had to wear explosive protective material. And then he's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's normal. Like that's not normal.
Hey, you know,
Yeah, I'm using
Joseph,
pancake swap professionals.
Joseph brought up a good point. He says after you win, they should be excluded for a year or something, so it gives other people a chance. Maybe we'll
No, I haven't
bring
tried
that.
Mexi. I've heard of it. Haven't tried it though.
Maybe I'll bring that up to Atlas. I'll say, hey, how about excluding people for a month after you win, so other people have a chance.
Right? You would be a good one. You're like one of their maxi fags.
I'm not a maxi
Yeah.
fag, okay?
It says,
I'm
doesn't
just-
it say I heart ARC right in your name?
Yeah, I did that to win a prize.
Exactly.
That's Maxi fagging.
Oh, okay. I don't do videos and that kind of stuff, so I'm not that big of a maxi fan.
shit, we're 2 episodes away from 888. How about that, huh?
Yep. 888.
Hold on. So today's Friday for you guys. It's gonna be Saturday. Oh shit, that's gonna be a Sunday episode.
And we're only 112 away from 1,000.
There you go. Damn.
Let's see, that'll put us in what, 2024, 5? Yeah, that'll be 2025 when we hit 1,000.
Damn.
Hope I'm around by then. That's when the markets will turn around too. Won't be till 2025 for the markets to turn around. If we don't have a nuclear bomb blow us all up before that.
What's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
happen in 2024?
That's when the markets are going to make a correction. The bull should be back in the bull market by then. Well, according to the pretty top, I've been watching these top economic guys. They've been showing me these charts, and 2025 is when they predict we'll go back into a bull market. They say all next year is just going to be shitty. Be just kind of flatlining.
What day is 114 days from now?
It's July 16th, 2023 at 4:58
That'll be
p.m.
episode 1000, July 16th.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. It would be this year. What am I thinking? I was thinking.
Yeah, so I was like, your math is way off, dude.
Yeah, no. I was. Then I thought about it after I said it. I go, wait a minute, that ain't right.
Yeah.
It'll be this year.
It's okay. You're getting old.
Yeah. Speaking of old, Joe Biden's up in Canada today. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
And he was behind the mic up there, and he looked really bad. He was slurring his words, and he looked really tired, and I think he's got too much on his plate. He was calling the Canadians Chinese by mistake.
Well, I mean,
He's
was
not
it by
hunting
mistake
with
though?
shotguns like the poor guy, right?
I don't know if it was a mistake or not. I don't think he know where he was.
I mean, Trudeau's sold enough of Canada to China, hasn't he?
yeah, that's true. Exactly. He's in bed with Jinping or whatever the fuck his name is. But at least
He's
you're
out there
closer.
hunting with shotguns like that one guy, right? What's his name?
You're a lot closer to China than we are, there, Mr. Down Under.
Yeah.
Who's that one guy? Who's that one president that was like, or someone that was hunting with shotguns and got accidentally shot?
Oh,
that
that was Bush Cheney.
Yeah, that was Cheney. That was a VP.
Cheney.
Yeah, he shot like one of his hunting buddies in the head or some shit.
In the face.
Ouch.
The face,
He
yeah.
shot him in the face.
How does that happen?
They went deer hunting or something. And
I don't know. I guess when you're a rich, drunk old fuck, you accidentally shoot your friends in the head.
I think the story was the guy was sitting behind a tree and a buck came out and he whipped around to shoot the buck and his buddy stepped out of the tree at the same time and he missed the buck and hit the guy in the face.
Cheney was probably drunk as fuck, and he's like, yeah. They're probably a bunch of drunken idiots playing with guns.
And they were going for gun reform right after that.
Yeah. But thank God it was a shotgun. If it had been a real high-powered rifle, probably would have killed him.
Well, fuck no. It's more like thank God that he had like some like bird load or whatever. And they weren't. If they had shotguns.
Oh no, they weren't shooting deers. They were shooting pheasants. That's why.
That's what I was gonna say. It wouldn't be a deer if it's shotgun.
Yeah,
unless
they were
using
they
slugs.
were after pheasant. That's what it was.
Yeah, because if they were hunting deer with a shotgun, they'd be using slugs, and a slug will just just pop your head.
It was they were on a pheasant farm. Now that's kind of bullshit. That's like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay, the pheasant don't even have a chance. So it's all caged in there, and if you don't,
they do that a lot, dude.
I know, but that's not.
No, I don't. I agree with you. Because they have those things like up in like Wyoming and Montana where you can hunt like big game and shit and kill them, and it's like really there's no like game.
Yeah, they can't even get away. That's not fair.
I'm not into people hunting animals, but if you're going to do it, one, it better be for food and not just for game.
Where's PETA making a big stink about that? They're always making.
Yeah, it better be because you're eating the animal, and the animal better have a fucking fair chance, dude. You already have the advantage of weapons and ability to outthink an animal.
When I first got my shotgun, this is like 40 years ago, I went dove hunting for the first time, and I bought these really big loads of shotgun shells. And the problem is when I'd hit a dove, it took me about 20 shots to hit one. There was nothing left of it because that shell.
What are you using, like double on buck or something?
Yeah, the bird just got blown together. We had a dog; he'd run back with it, and there's really nothing he'd bring back.
Yeah.
Just a little piece of the wing or the head.
Yeah, that's why you got to use those
way too big a load.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I told the guy at the store. I said, "Man, I'm going dove hunting. Give me the best. give me something I can really make sure I hit those birds. And he loaded me up with the big shows.
Which is dumb because the bird load is also easier to hit them because it's smaller BBs that spread more.
Well, I didn't know nothing about it. That was my first gun. So
my buddy,
Other than
he
that-
goes hunting. What are they called? Loos, like water loos or whatever. A lot. They're like like a duck. And dude, he'll kill like whatever the max is you're allowed to take out of California in a day. Like it's like 20, 30, 50. It's all shit ton of birds. And he'll just be floating around on a lake, half hour from where I live in California, floating around with his decoys. They land and he just opens fire and collects them up.
it's funny. September 1st is the day dove hunting starts, and the doves will fly just real low, okay? But on the 1st, I think they know when the 1st is, because that next morning they're about 3. You could barely see them flying over your head so they know that the dove season started.
Animals know when they're being hunted
Because you can't shoot them before the 1st, so they're kind of flying over you, flipping you the bird, going, you can't shoot me.
Dude, like when I lived in Northern California, when I was allowed to own guns, I had a bunch. Me and my buddies and my stepbrother, we'd go out in the woods with guns, and we weren't looking for animals to kill, but we noticed it was weird. Like whenever we were out there in the woods with our guns, you wouldn't see any fucking animals. When we didn't have guns on us, you'd see squirrels, like ground squirrels, tree squirrels, like fucking occasionally deer. All kinds of raccoons, all kinds of animals. When we had guns, there would be like no fucking animals.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like they communicate, like the birds communicate.
Your mic's popping again.
Fuck. They communicate danger to each other.
Haven't missed anything important, just the usual, Irv. Good to see you again, mate.
You can make it fair by strapping grenades to the pheasants' like feet so they can drop them on the shooters.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Don, can you go kangaroo hunting like we can go deer hunting in the States?
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, if it's on your private property and you've raised them, I'd imagine the rules are different. But no, you can't just go out and lop a kangaroo's head off. You can't do that.
You have to have licensing for it or something. For what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So if you're fearing,
I don't know.
Do you guys have kangaroo hunting season if you have a license for it?
No, we don't have anything like that.
Well, if you're fearing for your life, you could shoot the kangaroo.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're backed up in a corner and somehow for some reason you got the gun, yeah, go for it, shoot it.
PCN. They don't got guns over there. They'll have to pull out a fucking
exactly.
sword.
Well, that's
We'd have to pull out our boomerang and give it a good throw, mate.
Right. That's why they still carry boomerangs all these years later.
So guns are completely illegal in Australia?
Not completely. You have to have a permit, but the people who have permits is few and far between because of
rifles, right?
Yeah. I don't know the specifics.
So can you get a concealed carry?
No. Electric cars are a big problem in Australia as well. Yeah, I know, right? They keep catching fire and then, requiring 14 trucks to put the fires out.
That's just the e-bikes, not the e-cars.
Oh, man.
Hey,
So we're going to have to
do they
double that
have
number of trucks. 28. 28 trucks to put a car out.
Do they have electric charging stations there all over the place?
Not all over the place, but they got a few.
Do you have Costco?
Yes.
Okay, because they usually have them at Costco.
I don't think my local Costco has EV charging, just petrol.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think ours does
for-
yet, but it's definitely going in with the new constructed ones and the other ones that get upgraded soon enough.
But the first Costco's that did it were only for Tesla. And now you
Yeah.
can charge everything.
Well, because they'd have that exclusivity deal or whatever. Like, buy a Tesla or, stop being poor, basically.
Well, that was really the only electric car when they first came out were just Teslas.
Well, yeah, because if you're gonna have a fucking pile of shit, you might as well have the shiny pile of shit.
So you say Cabby bought a pile of shit?
Well, I say out of all the EV choices, Teslas overall are the best. If If you watch
Have you
reviews,
seen that new Lucid?
I like the Lucids. Yeah, they're cool.
Man,
looking,
that
but-
thing is nice looking.
But you know, like cars that just fucking randomly combust and burn up and catch on fire for 24 hours expectedly.
Well, that's the problem with those kind of batteries. Is look at phones and
Yeah, remember the
that
Samsungs
kind of
that were
battery.
blowing up?
I mean, you got to watch. I've seen people's phones blow up in their
Yeah,
hands.
Samsung got in trouble because they were having phones and tablets blowing up in people's fucking pockets.
Yeah, no. See, that wasn't an issue. That was a feature. It was called spontaneous combustion, and that was exclusive to the Note 7.
Yeah, well, and it's also it's not exclusive to just Teslas. I don't think. I think it's inclusive to all EVs. The
Hey,
fucking
the
the Mach E's were having that problem too.
You don't want to get those batteries wet. That's where the problem is.
Ugh.
Dude, well, the Mach E's they've been either they'll just cut out or lose all power, or they'll catch on fire randomly for no reason. The abomination of the Mustang fucking name, that thing.
Yeah, I don't even want to mention that name. All right.
I know, dude. Like I have always said, I'm with you on that. I am not a Ford or Mustang guy, and I think that is the biggest abomination to the name of the
I bet
Mustang.
the new Camaros next year are going to be electric.
Probably.
They are.
They're going to be They say they're going to discontinue the
discontinue the gas engine Camaro. They'll be electric next year.
Well, they're going to.
That
They
is
say
so
they're going to
retarded.
they're going to come up with something new along the lines of.
But no, they're going to call them a Camaro, but it'll be electric.
That is so stupid.
Well, I was watching something earlier today, or read something on Reddit earlier today, and they said they was going to have to like rebrand and rename it, but it was.
I hope so, because that's stupid to call it a Camaro.
Yeah,
it's like it's stupid to call that thing a Mach-E.
Well, just like
you watched it when this does become a big problem with like the lithium batteries not getting recycled and all that sort of shit. When that actually becomes like a backlog problem for a bunch of countries pushing this e-vehicle agenda, what's going to happen is the governments around the world that have been pushing this agenda will somehow find a way to make it the people's fault that there's now this backlog of fucking recycling they can't do because of the lithium batteries, right? They'll make it the people's fault. You watch.
How about what they're doing to the poor people in the world that are getting this cobalt? All these people are all these.
Oh man, don't worry. Like $1,000 pays for those people. Don't you know anything? Wow.
The cobalt mines are a lot of them. I don't know if the lithium is like that in those countries, but the cobalt mines, like in Africa and shit, is like straight slave labor, like like they used to do with the blood diamond mines. It's basically like cobalt, blood cobalt mines.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
This electric battery thing is,
and the liberals and all these people, they don't want to look at the truth of what's behind it. Like, I get while they're running, and I don't deny while they're running, they put out less emissions. That's fine. But what it takes to mine it, it's not a renewable energy. It takes more petrol products to make an EV than a petrol car because of all the electrical and wiring components, all the insulation of the wires, all they use fucking what?
That's the thing. You think
fuel.
you think the Just Stop Oil people might actually get behind, oh bloody, what about all these products we're using to push our nasty little agenda? No, those are okay because yeah.
Well, and they're also and these EVs also use a lot more fucking other natural resources such as copper. What is it? Copper, gold. There was a whole list of that they use in the wiring and components of different metals that the EVs need way more of that. So we're draining the cobalt, the lithium. What's the other? There's a third one too that they use in the batteries, as well as like to make all the plastics. They're still using all the fucking fossil fuels, as well as all the extra metals that they need to now mine and process. From start to finish, it is not any better. I'm not saying it's worse, because I don't know that, but it's not any better. They have enough research to prove it.
Yeah.
Hey,
That would
I had
be
to go-
that would be the real way.
I had to go to the feed store today to get some food for my bird. And
Yeah.
they had
You
this,
see that
this
car
thing-
explode that was filled itself up with hydrogen?
Yeah.
What?
And
The pond.
What,
got
like
this-
a random guy filled it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some explosion.
And then, so I got this thing to feed the squirrels. It's like this little box that's got a flap that lifts up and it's got a glass door in front, and you fill it with peanuts. And I can hear the lid going up and down. So they're actually going in and out of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, hydrogen though, it is very unstable gas though, isn't it? But it's supposed to be, a lot of people swear if we were to have hydrogen cars, it would be such a cleaner thing.
We do have hydrogen cars. They have them.
But they're not real popular. I mean, it's not
No, because you can't even buy them. You can only lease them here in California.
Yeah, I guess he had it at it was an illegal setup because it wasn't I guess it wasn't
Oh, is it like one of those things that freaking Morph was trying to make? Remember he was making that thing and he's all, I'm gonna get better gas mileage. Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I mean, watch the guy full. I remember seeing this. Watch the guy.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Knocks him all the way over. Boom.
What country
What
is
the
that?
fuck?
Look what it did to the back of the car.
Yeah, hydrogen is much better.
Bro,
Well,
that just went 0 to fucked up so fast.
yeah, well, that's because freaking clearly the guy. That's why you don't build it
Pour it
yourself.
up with like a tuna fish can.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, that is
It's
kind
a
of.
like all
BMW,
wrecked.
too.
But there's been people like I've seen YouTubers talk about. I don't know how to explain it. They know what sound like they know what they're talking about when they explain why hydrogen wouldn't be dangerous if we started getting like cars built with them. Like even if you get hit in a hydrogen car, because people were like asking, well, what if you get hit in a hydrogen car? Because if you drive around, sometimes those like the taxis in Vegas, some of them are off of what is it, propane?
Yeah.
And like when you hit those, right, they can blow up. Like you remember the rapper Kenny Clutch, who got killed on the strip like 10-12 years ago, and then he hit that taxi that blew up like a movie and shit. You remember that? Weren't you working in taxis then, Black Sheep?
Yeah, I remember that.
How about
Yeah,
the
that's
Pinot?
shit.
How
People
about
thought it was
Pinos?
a
We
movie.
hit them in the back. They blew up.
Yeah, Pinos, they did. Yep, because they had the fucking gas tank right there.
There was a
Yeah,
rapper
right?
that
Isn't
hit
that
him.
right? What's that?
There was a rapper that hit him.
Yeah, Kenny Clutch. So Kenny Clutch, he got shot and killed. Dude, so like 2 hours before that, I drove right through that same spot going home. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. So they both left like the Aria or somewhere there in City Center. And it was like two pimps talking shit. One was in a Maserati and one was in a Range Rover, right? So they pull out onto the strip and start heading north on the strip towards like Flamingo. And they start having a shootout, high fucking speed shootout, like 4 a.m. going down the strip. And then Kenny, he was in his Maserati. He got killed, and then he hit the back of the taxi, blew the taxi up, killed the fucking passenger, and I believe the driver. For sure killed the passenger, though, a lady. And people that witnessed it, they thought they were watching a movie being shot because it seemed so unrealistic. You got like fucking $500,000 between the two vehicles. You got at least $500,000 in cars racing down the fucking strip, shooting at each other, and then an explosion. So people that were watching it like happen thought it was a movie, and then it wasn't a fucking and it wasn't a movie. I was so pissed, bro, because I was managing the what was it? The Harley Davidson cafe there. So it fucked up traffic on the strip for like 18 hours, dude. I remember it was hot as fuck, and like my employees would come by and they're like, dude, they still got the bodies out there, and it was such a massive crime scene. They won't take the bodies away until they have a pretty good idea of what's going on.
Well, they have
So-
to wait till the coroner gets
Yeah.
there.
Well, and they have to wait till they're investigating. The coroner had been there by then, dude. It was a big deal. The bodies were out there for like 16, 18 hours, 20. It was a long fucking time because it happened at like 4 a.m. and my employees that were there trying to get to work at 4 and 5 p.m. because I was a closing manager were having hard times getting to work. They're like, "Oh, I got to go around the other way." I'm like, did you not fucking like turn on like anything? Because it was like huge news when it happened. I mean, it's not every day that shit goes down.
Hey, BlackSheep, what's that new spear they're building?
Oh, that it's a
Round
stadium.
dome, that round dome they're building.
Yeah, it's a stadium.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, like a arena or type.
Is that
thing.
near? Is that near down at the end of the strip by? Trying to think
It's
of the
off
strip
the,
where
it's
the
off
Riviera,
the-
where the Riviera used to be. Is that where
no,
they're
it's
building?
not that far down. It's behind more like, you know where Imperial Palace used to be, the link now, where they've got the big Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
It's kind of over by there, back behind there.
You know, when you think about it, it doesn't ever seem like they have enough room on the strip to build shit. But the way they put these fucking buildings in between each other, I would have never. Because I've been coming there since the late '80s.
Yeah. What about the hockey arena? When they said they were going to put the hockey arena on that little corner there, right by the freeway exit, I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? It ain't going to fit there. Оп! Стопэ! Что, у тебя жопу убил, что ли? Так, что там, маут?
You know, that guy's about the size of Austin.
That's a 550-pound fighter versus a 120-pound fighter.
Well, that's what it is. Austin was about 550.
Austin, that guy's probably taller than Austin, though. Isn't Austin?
No, that I don't know. Austin's a big boy. So my granddaughter said she went.
Hey, how you told me she saw him?
Hey, Grandma, that's a big boy, Grandma.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah, see that's how the thing with like big guys. If they can't grab you, if it's just like a boxing match and they can't grab you, the smaller guy can usually beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but that looked like it was staged.
No, he freaking clocked him good. The fat dude spitting blood out and stuff.
So what is that spear going to be? Is that like the T-Mobile Arena, that kind of thing?
Yeah, they're gonna do concerts and events.
It's not like for basketball. It's not a basketball arena, right?
No, I don't think it's that big. I can't remember how many holes. I was thinking it looked like a soccer ball or something because I know that they were talking about pro soccer in they have a pro soccer team in
the A's, Oakland A's are thinking about moving to Vegas.
They've been saying that for a decade.
I mean, that stadium in Oakland is the worst stadium in the world. The seats they still have wood seats in there.
That place is called the MSG Sphere.
Oh, okay, but it really looks cool.
It's at the MSG Sphere Arena. Is what it is. Let's see.
So it's right over by the link.
Yeah, like kind of back in behind there.
Yeah, that thing is fun. I remember when Mad Dog and Bones and me and Austin went on that thing. We were so fucking drunk.
Oh, it's the world's largest sphere, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Everything in Vegas is the world's largest. Seems like.
I'm trying to.
Wow,
dude! It actually could potentially house a professional team. The sphere, it'll be small.
I thought they were going to put a team in it.
17,500 seats. They are putting a team in it.
I thought I heard something about us getting another team somewhere down the line.
Well, they've been talking.
They're
about
trying to get it.
OTA.
They're trying to get an NBA team to move to Vegas also,
Okay.
Yeah, they've been
because they play a lot of games at the Thomas and Mack, in the preseason a lot. So
Yeah.
they want to get a team to come to Vegas.
right. Okay, you know what's funny is like when the 1 year we had the NBA All-Star games in Vegas, there was so much drama that Vegas at that point was like, we'll never take an NBA team. Like, no way, we're not dealing with that garbage. And then before you know it, yeah, they'll take an NBA team now. It's so weird growing up.
20 years ago or 10 years ago, you couldn't bet on a team in Vegas if it was.
Yeah,
You know,
if it was
they wouldn't
local.
let you do that.
And like at the Palms, you couldn't bet on the Sacramento Kings because they own the Kings.
Right, exactly. That's right.
The Maloofs. But I mean, it for me, and I'm probably sure for Black Sheep, it's the same. Like growing up in Vegas, and then now seeing it with all these professional sports teams, it's fucking weird. It's weird. Never growing up did I ever think Vegas would have a professional team, let alone hockey team or the Raiders.
Well, it's a good thing
Right.
that they moved the Raiders to Vegas because they still get all the California Raider fans. So
They should have just moved them. They should have moved them back to LA and sent the Chargers to Vegas to a fresh fucking market. Not send the Raiders because the Raiders are.
Have you been to a Raider game? No,
No.
you haven't. I just wonder if you.
No, I haven't.
What is going on with that dog?
I might be coming for the F1 race.
Now that would fucking be cool to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a deal at the MGM Grand. It's right now it's like $700 a night.
Oh wow!
But I'm just wondering if I can get
Airbnb it, Mike.
No, I want to get, because then from your room you could watch the race from your room.
Yeah. Well, check it. Check the Airbnb. Check Airbnb for the MGM signature.
Yeah, but that's not right. I don't know if the race goes right by there.
It does. It goes literally right past there.
Because you'd have to see it. Can you see it from? Can you see the strip from there?
As long as you're facing the right way, on the right
Well,
side.
that's what I mean. I'm sure the rooms that face the strip are going to be a premium.
No, they're the ones that you would actually want not the ones that face the strip, but the ones that face what is that, Harmon? I think.
Yeah, but is the race going to go down Harmon?
Yeah, it does. It goes right there. So Harmon and Cobalt, right? It comes down Cobalt, and then right there at Harmon and Cobalt, there. I don't know if you remember it, but there used to be a nightclub right on the corner there many years ago, and then there was a bunch of like old projects back up until like the early 2000s over there too. And where those projects and nightclub area used to be is where it's like going to cut in. They're going to have all these tight turns, and then that's where it shoots back up to the strip.
Yeah, because I'd love to see a F1 race there.
That would be really fucking cool to see, because I've seen when the NASCARs and the NASCAR trucks would come to town and they'd run on the strip, do a couple of hot laps just for the people. Like they'd come into town Thursday or Friday night, like on race weekends. They would run. There's about probably like about 2 blocks on the strip or so. They would run it. Not all the cars, just whoever wanted to participate.
And then, but the sound of those those F1s in between the buildings. Oh, that's
I know, dude. It's so loud.
Because
you should hear the freaking NASCARs out there doing in between those buildings.
Oh, I know, but they're not like a 12,000 horsepower. 12,000 RPM NASCAR. Yeah, they're not turning that kind of RPM.
No, those rev up totally different. They don't.
I'm going to be going to the Long Beach Grand Prix here in a couple weeks, and they hear them go through the Long Beach Tunnel. Boy, those things are. Yeah. You can hear them for about a mile away.
Damn. Like when they would run those fucking NASCARs down on the strip, and the NASCAR trucks too. Like the whole building would fucking rumble. Like I've seen them do it multiple years. I actually got it on video somewhere, like where they were even doing donuts, like right in the middle of the intersection, on Las Vegas Boulevard and what is that, Harmon, I think. But like doing donuts, and then they would take off. And another time when they did it was when I was managing the PF Chang's, and so that was 2 stories, and if you were on the window, it faced the strip. Dude, everybody left their fucking food and ran to the windows because you had a full shot of everything they were doing on the strip there, dude. And the
Hey,
whole
BlackSheep,
building.
how far away from the strip do you live?
No, maybe 10 minutes.
Okay, I mean you probably might be able to hear him from your place.
He might be able to, especially at night if it's at night.
I think they'll run it during the daytime.
I think.
What's the sunlight got to do with anything?
Well, there's usually less shit going on at night. The sound travels further.
At least it won't be 100 degrees.
Oh, dude, I
When does
used
that
to be
happen?
able to hear what's happened later this year. I can't remember when. When is it, Tim?
I think it's November 15th is the race.
Oh, dude, nice and cold.
Yeah.
Vegas air. That'll help them run
Make a lot of horsepower. A lot of horsepower.
Exactly.
You know there's going to be crashes too because they've never been on a track like that. Be going nuts.
I know for years they'd been talking about wanting to do this. This is the first one, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just the problem with it's so expensive. You know, because those cars are worth $1 million for one car. That's so they got to have
$1 million plus, aren't they? Isn't that like a cheap one?
at least $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the most expensive race cars out, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Formula One is the highest.
Big sponsors though. You know, Mercedes and
Now because I don't follow this kind of racing that well. So the Formula One and Indy, the cars themselves, it's the Formula Ones are like a step up from the Indies, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. And you know that NASCAR is this weekend in Dallas or in Texas at the road course. I've always wanted.
I've heard that they do a road. They have 1 or 2 road courses.
Yeah, in fact, the Infinity are racing right now. They're racing today, and then
how do NASCAR drivers fare when they have to make a right turn?
Oh, they got a bunch of guys that are open wheel cars. You know, they're used to that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of guys that run road course racers that they let them drive the NASCARs. They're called. I forget what they call them, but they're not a regular driver. But when they run the road courses, they're used to it.
Okay.
Man, I gotta wait 2 weeks for my new TV. I wish I was there now. I hardly even watched my TV since I bought the other one. It's so dark. I thought my eyeballs were going bad the other night. I thought I was going blind. I got all worried. Had to have my wife come in and say, "Is there something wrong with my eyes or is the TV?"
You like both.
Hey, wait till you guys get to be my age. A lot of shit. Every day I'm in pain now almost every day. I'm just sitting here. I'm playing video poker. I got it quiet so you don't hear it. But my arm is all jacked up. My back hurts. My legs. I'm getting like a shooting pain down my leg every couple minutes.
Yeah, getting old stuff.
Sucks getting old, man. I tell you, it does.
Well, hopefully I'll get hit by a bus before then.
No, you don't want to get hit by a bus. That sounds
No,
terrible.
you don't want to do that.
Man, imagine if he does get hit by a bus. I'll be at his funeral. I'll be like, well, he did say he wanted to get hit by a bus, so I mean, he did go out the way that he wanted, I guess.
Who's going to get his truck?
Nobody. I'm getting
Oh,
buried
okay.
in that motherfucker.
All right. That's what I told my wife. I wanted to be buried in my Mustang. I don't want anybody to have my pace car. I'm going to take it with me. That's why I can't sell it, because I would hate to have some guy tear it up.
Dude, Thea and I just shared something from the EPA about electronic vehicle myths. That is freaking hilarious and rich in itself. Like the agency that's pushing the freaking EV lies and propaganda.
Hey, you know, Black Sheep, you know what was Wednesday?
What?
I forgot. It was Puppy Day.
Puppy Day.
Yep.
Puppy Day?
There's almost a national day every day now. If you look on, they have a calendar that shows all the national. Almost every day of the week is something like it's Hot Dog Day or Cookie Day or
no, I've
Ice
seen
Cream
that
Day.
shit before too. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so-
days you've never even heard of.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what?
Wednesday was Puppy Day, or yesterday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. I
Well,
forgot.
today's my youngest kid's 19th birthday. That's pretty crazy. I think my youngest child is 19.
Yeah, you're getting old.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you don't have to pay child support.
And I now have
National
two
Puppy Day.
kids. I now have two kids legally old enough to drink because yesterday my son turned 21.
You think you have some kids you don't know about?
No, I don't have any I don't know about.
Oh, because you fucked around quite a bit.
Yeah, I know I did. But no. I almost had two more that I did know about. One of them I didn't know about till after it was no longer viable.
Yeah, but what if the girl figured she didn't want the kid to know about you, so she never got a hold of you?
I dodged.
Did you go on Maury? You were not
Right.
the father?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You are not the father. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
I'm going in MySpace and telling everybody.
Hey, do you guys hear they're going to ban TikTok?
No, they're not. They're saying.
Yeah, they are. Do you see the TikTok CEO was being grilled on?
I didn't watch it, but I saw a lot of the like right wing people that I follow were all like jumping on that as like the latest right wing news story. So
well, the only thing that's keeping TikTok alive is that Biden is owned by China, so he'll never ban it. That's the thing. I think it's going to be safe for it.
Well, I thought that already, like when I think it was when Trump was still in office, they had to sell it to an American company.
And then Joe Biden reversed that when he got in office.
Oh, really? He did? I didn't know that. I thought maybe they sold it to.
No, it was up for sale, and when Biden got in office, he reversed that. So he's compromised by China. They own him, is what they do.
Yep.
So
I've been back to trolling liberals on Twitter a little here and there the last couple days. It's funny.
I just got out of Facebook jail a couple days ago.
So did we.
Yeah. I said something about Kamala Harris, and they didn't like it, so they put me in 7-day jail.
Yeah.
Well, you can't call the black vice president a no good N-word B.
No, all I did was call her a cunt.
I just cut it all down to cunt. Oh well, I don't see a problem. Right?
Yeah,
if you were Australian, that would just be a normal word in any sentence.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna call them up and say, hey, look, you can say that word in Australia. So
yeah, you should have Donnie call him up and be like, listen here, cunts. We're Australian. That's what we say.
No, what I said is that if you looked up the word cunt in the dictionary, Kamala's face would be there, and that's where they Now, I said that about Nancy Pelosi last year, and they never did that. But I guess that when you do the vice president, it's a little more restrictive. like if you said you were going to try to shoot Biden, I think the FBI would be at your front door going, "Open up, FBI!" At 4 a.m.
Huh.
You see, they just busted a guy. You know, Alvin Bragg's trying to sue Trump. You know, indict him, and some guy sent a letter to the Bragg's office said they're going to kill him. You know, this weekend, and I guess they caught the person. FBI, open up! Yep, exactly.
We're gonna kill who?
Alvin Bragg, that DA in Manhattan that's trying to subpoena Trump for that Stormy Daniels deal.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
The left is trying to stop him from being president. But here's the deal: even if they subpoena and he gets caught, he can still run for president. So that's
what about fucking? Because if they do this, I mean, this starts a precedent for what about Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton paid off that
exactly
or whatever, and he paid her off like $800 and something thousand 20-something years ago.
Okay, so what about what Hillary did on that Steele dossier?
Paid a million. Like the Clintons have paid millions and millions of dollars of hush money, dude. Like that's
There's two tiers of justice. There's one for Republicans and there's one for the Democrats.
I wouldn't even say that. It's one for the elite and one for not.
Okay,
because it don't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. When you're a high Republican, these motherfuckers don't really get in trouble either.
No. If you don't go with what the Democrats want, they try to force you into problems. That's what
I agree with you on that. But Republicans get the same benefit of, if they're politicians, they all get the same benefit as they answer to different fucking rules. What you and me would get arrested for, they don't even get a slap on the wrist.
You know, just like in California, they're trying to ban cars like my Mustang off the road.
Why?
They're doing it again.
Too loud or too much gas, they're saying?
No, for modified.
Yeah.
You're going to try to change the smog laws where all that sort of...
Yeah, well, wouldn't you be grandfathered in since you've owned it so long?
No, not according to California law. They're trying to get our cars off the road. They don't like them.
Wow.
They got noise things now around where I live, where, you know, if the car's too noisy, they're going to bust you. They used to have them only in Laguna Beach, and now they got them in Laguna Hills. They got some in Mission Viejo. So these people with these $1 million homes, I guess, don't want to hear my Mustang.
So they wouldn't like my truck there.
No, you would not make it. You could not drive your truck through Laguna Beach. I'll tell you that. You wouldn't make it through.
That's
you
fine.
would have they hit you with $1,000 fine. They might even impound the truck.
Crazy.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I made it back to Vegas when I went out there.
Yeah. Well, I think you were safe in San Diego.
Yeah, he's like, I might move out there. It was like 24 hours out there, and he's like, fuck this place. I can't wait to get back home.
No, it was the traffic. He didn't like the traffic. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I was like, well, the cost sucks, but weather-wise, you're gonna fall in love. And we talked about the traffic too. We're like, traffic sucks, but it ain't like LA. Well, from what he sounded like, it sounds like it's as bad as LA.
That traffic in San Diego is nothing like it is up here. So you couldn't.
Maybe it's changed. Maybe it's a lot worse now down there.
I don't know. I just went to that casino in San Diego, and I went on a Thursday about 4 o'clock, and it wasn't too bad.
Well, that's why too. He was like there on a weekend, a nice weather weekend too. But yeah, the worst, hands down, the worst traffic I've ever seen is just in the LA, Orange County, that general vicinity. Like, never have I seen where it'll take you like an hour and a half to go 2 or 3 exits down the freeway, and it's not because there was like some crazy multi-death fucking accident.
Hey, did you hear about the tornado that hit Montebello the other day?
Was there Montebello?
Yeah, it
Montebello's
lasted,
down there by you guys, right?
it lasted 3 minutes. It was an EF1. It was 110 miles an hour. Ripped 17 buildings, ripped their roofs off of.
I wonder if that's what DS was talking about.
Yeah, it flipped over these tractor trailers in this yard. It was really massive.
Yeah, you don't get tornadoes there very often.
We've had some fucking weird weather here. We're gonna get rain again next week too. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's gonna start raining again.
You know, I mean, this is just my personal opinion and observation with my religious beliefs, but the way that the closest thing to Sodom and Gomorrah that we have in America is going on all in the state of California. The state of California constantly gets destroyed by natural disasters. Is it coincidental, or is God trying to tell them all?
No, they're trying to get rid of all the liberals.
I mean, it'll burn for 2 fucking summers in a row here.
Yeah,
in
but
Reno.
that's a problem with that's the problem with the governor. He didn't do the force. He didn't manifest the forest rights. He could have taken.
We couldn't see the sky for 2 summers, other than a handful of times because of California fires all around us.
Yeah, if they did the right deforestation, where they let the trees that just fall down, they need to take them out of there, and it's just kindling when the fire starts.
Yeah,
So,
they don't clear out the.
no, they don't
the
clear out
needles or
the
nothing.
forest. They used to do that years and years ago. We never had that problem. There's no such thing as fucking global warming. I don't give a.
I remember when. Well, there is, but it's
but it's not like these. We're not going to
Yeah.
all. The Earth is not going to end in 10 years, like Nancy AOC is saying. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
She's advocating that people not have babies anymore.
Well, like one of the things I love that when the people call it the hypocrisy on these people who talk about global warming. So Obama was one of the big, proponents of pushing the whole global warming and we got to be careful and blah, 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 which I'm fine about. He can, that's his right. But then he goes and buys like a $15 million home at Martha's Vineyard that is literally like its own little peninsula surrounded by water at sea level.
Exactly.
If you really think that in the next 10, 15 years that the sea levels are going to rise by 20 feet and we're all screwed, why would you spend $15 million on this beautiful property?
Remember Al Gore said that by year 2005, all the glaciers were going to melt up there in Iceland.
Yep. Yeah. When was that? Like early 90s, right? When?
Yeah. And
93, 94, probably when that
yeah,
started.
And by 2005, the sea level is going to raise by like 5 feet.
Yeah, it hasn't.
Damn, Zen is up 43%.
Yeah, it's been ripping
Holy
today.
shit. Might actually fucking get some gains on this one, huh? I don't think I have any. I think I have like
Apparently
a BS.
they're already blowing away Hex on Pulse, he said. Oh, BlackSheep got cut off.
So that sacrifice, I have my own sacrifice, so that's not included on the stuff I gave you, BlackSheep. Is he silent?
I think he got cut off. Oh, there he is.
Said, I've got my own sacrifice I can see, but I still have some money in what I did it with you guys when you did the whole thing, right? So you're going to divvy that out when Post-Chain launches to all the people that put in that pool?
Yeah, everybody's that's on the list. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm on that list. I remember when you showed it before. I didn't give you a whole lot. I think I only gave you a couple $100.
You gave me. Where are you at?
You need the last 4 numbers of the address?
No, I need to find your name on here.
Oh,
Um,
I don't see it on here.
really? I know I gave you money for that group.
Hey,
Maybe.
Suge Knight. Again, your numbers you're showing are skewed. Of course, places that have hurricanes and tornadoes are going to have way larger dollar damage than a fucking forest burning down that majority of people don't live in.
So I didn't give you any
Come on,
money?
you got to come better than that.
I don't think so. I don't see you on the list.
Oh, okay. Maybe I got in the next day on my
No,
I think I have like,
maybe
I've
you
got
went in on
5
your own.
I've got 5 million pulse is what I have, according to that. Between pulse and pulse X. I think I have 3 million pulse and 2 million pulse X, something like that.
Nice.
So that should be plenty.
Jack from Zen said that already Zen is outperforming Hex on Pulse Chain by a lot. It was something like 4,000 more users.
Yeah, but Pulse Chain's not even live yet.
I'm guessing on testnet. People are playing around over there.
I think it's going to be the biggest dump.
That guy could be faking his numbers too, just like RH has done before. I mean, but
I think the dump on Pulse.
True.
I think the dump on Pulse would be the biggest we've ever had.
Well, if it's worth anything, it will be. But Richard Hart's not stupid. He's not going to inject, even if he's planning on honestly putting that $1 billion in. He's not going to fucking just drop it all in there.
I know. I just hope he puts a dump tax, so people.
No, he won't even need to do that. He's smart. He doesn't have to inject all that money in. He'll do it slowly. He'll probably, like when Hex came out, everybody says it started at 0. Correct? Is that correct?
I guess.
And it worked its way up. Whether it was him doing it or it was the community, whoever did it, it worked its way up, right, in value from what I've been told how Hex started. And
it started
a lot of people
basically.
A lot of people think that he's going to do the same with this because he's even said,
no, I never got around to doing the Centurion.
What's that one?
It's like $600 to fucking mint one right now.
I've always said Richard Hart was smart. I think the dude's brilliant. To be a fucking good con man, you cannot be stupid. You will never be a successful con man if you're stupid.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said about Richard Hart.
That I've always said. I've always said the dude's smart, right? Sheep, I've always said he's really smart.
I've never heard you say that. That's
yeah.
You say he's smart and dumb in the same sentence usually.
Yeah, that's right. Usually.
Oh yeah, no, I say he's a smart piece of shit. Blah blah blah.
He's a smart piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. He's a smart con man.
But you'll never find a dumb con man because they don't make it.
Oh.
Dumb con men don't last.
Oh, you can con me to millionaire status. I don't care. Let's go.
Yeah.
Go XRP. Well, is it running?
He's conning your people's grandmas and moms, and then giving it to you.
Is XRP running? That's what I need right now. Yeah, come on, baby. Let's go. We're almost in profit.
Hey, we might feel bad for you when we're all millionaires. We'll throw you a few bones, okay? From our
okay.
I'm gonna make a fuck ton of money on this trade, dude.
Yeah, we don't want you to be left out of the loop.
Note it all says it's going to 50 cents. So I think it's going to 50 cents.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Why wouldn't it? It already fucking hit 48 in this run up, so let's fucking go.
Are you still in your AVAX trade?
No, I profited on all that shit. I'm just in XRP because I think XRP's got, out of all these coins, it's probably one of the biggest movers. I mean,
yeah,
it's got a huge community. Fucking, you know,
I've got 1,000 XRP. I'm just holding it in my wallet.
I don't care if it's a Cabal coin or not. It's gonna make me some money.
I think if XRP gets a couple of bucks, I might dump it.
Nice.
I think the all-time high was like 340 or something like that.
Yeah, I was up there. Where's Node? Node comes on here Wednesdays. Wednesdays. All right, well, that's enough for me. Are you guys
Cool,
good?
yeah, I got to get going anyways. I
know. I'm gonna go watch the Warriors game, so I'll see you guys later.
Cool. All
See
right.
ya.
See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel.
When Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 shooting to the moon,
And go.
I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. Let's go, guys. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm. Lambo, yellow, Lambo, when Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go, guys. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm.
Yeah, you